Okay, I wanted to showcase a video where we can use Google's new multimodal live API with Gemini um, to do things with websites as like a collaboration. I got this idea from a guy called this channel right here, Polyfjord Deep Dive or whatever. And he basically takes the same concept that I'm doing right now, but with Blender, where he uses it to write Python for like shapes and stuff. And it got me thinking, hey, can I do the same thing but in a web environment? Um, so what he does is he uses like a custom prompt, which I have right here, and he uses it to just make sure that the LLM understands what it's doing, so you can do it in real time. And then he uses this tiny task program right here, which basically allows me to automate copy and pasting of code into, in his case, it was Blender. In my case, it's going to be Visual Studio. So how it works is it just copies and then it pastes it into here, and it'll appear right here on this live preview thing, which is pretty cool. So it's kind of just a test of collaboration. So I'll go ahead and I'll take the prompt I have here, which says you're a collaborative HTML website developer that outputs nothing but HTML. I have to specify inline CSS because I don't want to bother with style sheets that are outside of it. And it says you're never to add any conversational elements or anything else. And then I added this reply ready when ready to start when I paste it in here. That way it doesn't start generating code that's useless. So how this is going to work is we paste this in here. We hit send. Oh, I forgot to switch the mode to text. There we go. Awesome. So now it's just ready. And what we're going to do is we're going to ask something, and then we're going to start recording on Tiny Task and save it. So let's try that now. So let's hit start. Can you make the background black? Awesome. So now the background is black. As you can see, it worked. So we're going to make the play speed 100. And now I should just be able to ask it and hit one key to do something. Awesome. Can you put a white circle at the background? Awesome. Can you center that white circle? It seems you've just made two white circles. Can you put one in the center? Okay, so it's a little confused. So what we're going to do is we're going to start over, change it to text, and start this one. Awesome. Hi, can you put a yellow circle in the background? Awesome. Now, can you split that yellow circle into 4 quadrants and make them each a different color? It seems like I'm not seeing the colors. It just looks like it's one big yellow circle still. Okay. It's still a little bit confused. So let's try something where it's more of like an actual website development thing. So we're going to head and copy the prompt again. Can you make a nav bar at the top that says home, about, and contact? Awesome. Can you make the font better? I don't like this font. Oh, it seems you've duplicated it. Don't duplicate anything. Just provide whole new code each time. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay, so that's actually on me. Awesome. Now, can you add a footer at the bottom? Awesome. Can you change the copyright to be the copyright symbol? Awesome. Now, can you add some content in the middle? Maybe some basic div elements and some different types of things. Awesome. Can you make the welcome centered? Awesome. Can you make the another section wrap towards the bottom so the welcome's on top and then the another section div is on the bottom? Awesome. Can you add a SVG logo at the top left of the nav bar? Awesome. It seems like you've broken the nav bar though. Can you spread out the home, about, and contact? That way they are nicely presented. Okay, so that's not bad. I like what it's done, but I mean, this is like a basic example. So um, maybe we can try with some other stuff. Maybe we can make this welcome flash different colors or something, or make something happen. I don't know. Let's see. Can you add a cool animation to the welcome text? Okay, nice. You've made it fade in, but can you add something that loops while I'm currently on the page? Nice. You've made it rainbow. Can you make it maybe bounce left and right? Very nice. It's pretty slow though. Can you make it a little bit quicker and make it bounce across the entire left and right of the viewport? Very nice. It just seems to be bouncing in the middle though. Can you make it bounce to the edges? Awesome. Can you make the something different in the second div? Nice. Can you add something snazzy? Can you really make this website look a little bit nicer than it currently looks? Can you make the CSS styling look a little better? We're currently just looking at a white background and a basic nav bar. Awesome. Can you change the background color to a gradient? Awesome. Can you maybe make the footer hover when I hover my mouse over it, or like translate up when I hover my mouse over it? Nicely done. Can you make the welcome thing stop bouncing around? Very nice. Can you make the welcome box kind of do something cool when I hover over it? Very nice. When I hover over the welcome box, can you make it do a 360? Okay, wow, that's impressive. Can you make it less violent? It seems like it's pretty sensitive in how you're hovering over it. Can you just make it so that when I hover in the general radius of it, it does a 360, and then once it completes, it'll check if my mouse is in it again? Awesome. I have a new challenge for you. I want you to design a new website that's purely a calculator. Okay, I will be really impressed if this works. Wow, that's really insane. Within like 4 seconds, it was able to make a calculator. And it has a value error checker. That's impressive. Can you make this calculator look more like the Apple iPhone calculator? Wow. That is seriously impressive. That's crazy. Okay, I have another challenge for it. Next, I'd like you to design a mock-up of the Spotify user interface. Okay, wow. That's, I mean, for a low, like a model that's not very expensive to run, this is pretty impressive. And the fact that it does it pretty fast is honestly really impressive. That's pretty cool. I wonder if we could do something more complex like a game or something. Let's see how that would work out. Can you make a online web-based game? Maybe something like Pong or Asteroids. Let's try Pong. Okay, wow, it actually made a functional Pong game. Wow, and I can actually use my my wow. So it's not two player, but I am using my keyboard to do this. I think it's just yeah, it's just a solid block, but this is really impressive. Wow. I'm I am pleasantly surprised by this. Okay, let's try something different. Can you make an online drawing like a canvas web thing? Can you add some more colors? Okay, so wow. I mean, come on. For how fast that is, that's really impressive. That's pretty impressive how it does that. I mean, I thought Blender was cool, but this is just a different level. This is awesome. This is something else that I would have never expected to do. I mean, you're able to do it so fast that it's like it doesn't even matter. That's really impressive. I mean now the limitation is just what can I do? You know what I mean? Like I'm just wondering what can I do um other than this, you know? I mean like this is pretty cool. Let's see. I want you to make one blank web page with a button in the middle. We're going to make a test button. I want to see how awesome you can make this button. This button's going to have fluid animations, little confetti that pops out when you click it, and it'll say order shipped or something like that. All right, let's see this button. Oh, that's pretty bad. And the confetti's in the bottom right corner. Let's see if it can fix it. Awesome. The confetti's in the bottom right corner, and when I click it, the text kind of comes out of the button, and it's not very fluid. All right, let's see its fixes. Okay. That, I mean, it's out of the center, but the order shipped thing isn't really that good. But this is still pretty impressive how it does that. Wow. I mean, as a web developer, I would have never thought this would have been possible, but um, this is just some of the impressive things I guess you can do. I wonder if it can remake like some popular websites. Let's see. Can you remake the Google homepage? Oh, we've ran out of context length. Hold on. Let's refresh here. All right. Put this in here. I'd like you to remake the Google homepage. Okay, wow. Not only was it insanely fast, but this is pretty accurate. I don't think it does anything, but let's try something fun. I want you to put the search query of whatever the user inputs and open it in a new tab in an actual Google search query. Okay, so now whenever I type something, it actually makes a Google search. So if I was to search like cheap cars, there you go. So that's pretty impressive how it does that. Wow. Okay, awesome. Well, the video's already getting as long enough as it is, but this is pretty dang impressive to do. So if you want to try it out, you can get this Tiny Task program. You can just go to Google and search. Actually, here, proof of concept. Come down here, search for Tiny Task, and boom, you can get this one. And then this is just Visual Studio Code, and the extension for this is Live Preview. So you can use this down here to do your live previews. And yeah, so overall, I feel like this is going to become something very, very, very powerful. Not going to lie. So yeah, thanks for watching, I guess.